Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 7:56 a.m. You're listening to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It is Thursday, March 4th, 2021. Good morning. Wake it up, pull it up, the coffee, all that. So, good morning to you all. Gonna get the news popping for you guys today and let you know what's happening and what is to come. So yesterday, first things first. Yesterday we tried a new camera angle for our morning news portion, and it went good. It looked really good. New digs. So yeah, it was really cool. So check that out. And it was a nice sunshiny day. I think that's what also helped it. If the folks would have seen rain, gloom, and snow, they probably wouldn't have thought it was so beautiful. But the sun helped a lot. So let's get right into the news because we've got a busy day after this. Let me tell you. All right. First things first, the Aurora Noon Lions will celebrate St. Patty's Day with the corned beef and cabbage dinner fundraiser. The public is invited, and there will be a dine-in and drive-through option. It'll be on the 17th of this month, which is Wednesday, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Luigi's Pizza in Aurora. Dinner options are corned beef, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, bread, and a cookie. Yum. To order, click the link that's in the Facebook page post that I posted already for you guys. So that's already news. All you gotta do is just go down there and scroll. Bam, it's right there for you. So click that, or you can order tickets from a Noon Lions member on the day of. Shout out to the Noon Lions, the Aurora Lions rather, and shout out to the Luigi's. And Bill Poss, who we interviewed from Luigi's. That was a cool interview. So that's on our YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that, everywhere that you listen to your podcast or wherever you get your podcast from. It's there for ya. All right. Moving right along. The next virtual Rocket Rumble is the 15th of this month, which is Monday. It'll start at 10:30 a.m. It's a fun music and movement program for all ages, brought to us by the Aurora Public Library. Registration is required. Go to their website, register for that, and shouts out to them for something great, motivational, and positive. Holy Angels School, a STEM specialty school rooted deep in faith and recognized for academic excellence. I've been telling you about this for 7 days now. They have the 15th annual Seraphim Ball fundraiser to benefit the school's in-person and remote learning programs. This year's theme is a toast to the teachers, online celebration of the school's in-classroom teachers, remote teachers, and student parent educators. Shouts out to Holy Angel School. Founded in 1911, Holy Angels is a community of priests, educators, parents, and parishioners dedicated to providing a combination of religious and academic excellence in its educational program. Holy Angels has been the leader of high academic achievement for over 100 years and works diligently to meet the intellectual, technological, social, and ethical challenges of each student. Shout outs to Holy Angels. All right, and here's something cool. Thought I'd mention this to you guys because the weather's getting nice. There is the constituent card. Have you heard of the constituent card? Well, check this out. The Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez of the 83rd District gives a constituent card to check out the museums in Chicago. Free access. It allows free admission for up to 4 constituents at a time. I'll post the link to make sure that you guys can check it out. It's free through March. So you can literally bring the kids to the museum for free. What in the world could be better than that? Not much. So this month's highlighted museums are the Chicago History Museum and the Museum of Science and Industry. Shout outs to the museums and shout outs to our state representative. All right. So we've got a lot of good interviews coming up. Stay tuned. I mean, what's about to happen next will dazzle and awe you. Let me tell you, it really will. Shouts out to Treadwell Coffee, Tracy Duran, and a big shout out to the Yeetie. And that is the news. All right. Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
All right. For the listeners and viewers, tell us your name.
Para los que están viendo, díganos su nombre.
Mi nombre es José Torres, 45 años de edad.
And he said,
His name is Jose Torres, and he is 25 years old.
45.
Oh, we gotta start over.
this is fun already. All right. Where were you born and raised?
¿Dónde naciste y creciste?
Yo nací en México y crecí en México y estoy aquí como 25 años en los Estados Unidos.
He was born and raised in Mexico, and he's been here in the United States for 25 years.
What part of Mexico?
Aguascalientes.
Aguascalientes. Yes.
That means hot water.
Yeah, but
Right.
I like that name. It sounds better in Spanish. What's your educational background?
La escuela.
Yo estudié en México, tengo mi asociado en México, lo que es agricultura, todo lo de los campos, los animales. Aquí tuve mi asociado en artes generales en Wabansi Community College hace 6 años.
So he studied in Mexico. He has an associate in agriculture with farm animals, things like that. And then he also studied here. Wabansi has an associate in the arts.
Very cool. When did you move from Mexico to Aurora?
Exactamente la fecha no la sé, pero son 25 años que tengo aquí en los Estados Unidos.
So he doesn't know the exact date, when he moved out here, but he does. He's been here 25 years.
Wow. 25 years. You look so young. You look so
Thank you.
young.
45.
All right. Growing up, what impact did your mom have in your life?
Cuando creciste, tu mamá, ya se me olvidó cómo traducir esto.
Okay.
Pero-
Cuando yo crecí, el impacto que tuvo mi madre, digamos que su liderazgo, su paciencia, su carisma, sobre todo ser callado y respetar y dejar el espacio a cada quien, más que nada ser buen escuchador y darle su espacio. Yo creo que eso es lo más carismático, bonito que yo aprendí de mi madre, darle el respeto a la gente, respetar su espacio, escuchar y dejarlos hablar.
I think what I got from that was respect for people and charisma.
Yeah, being very charismatic. And, he learned to listen. Respect for the people.
Escucha means listen.
Ujú.
See, I'm learning. That's why we're doing this. What's one strong lesson that you carry today that you learned those years ago?
Algo fuerte que aprendiste cuando eras niño.
La lección que yo aprendí durante este tiempo, yo creo que más que nada lo que yo he aprendido es aprender a trabajar con la gente, respetar su espacio y dejarlos ser.
You learned how to respect the people, respect their space, and just let them be. One of the strongest things you learn.
How did you come up with the name Hillman? What's that about? Hillman. Where did
Estaba hablando de tu Instagram.
En mi Instagram, pues definitivamente no es algo que yo escogí, porque es lo que me dio Instagram, porque traté de crear la cuenta varias veces y no funcionaba. Es algo que salió simplemente.
Oh, that's actually something I wanted to know as well. So he said he was not trying to get the name Hillman. He was just trying to put a name in, and that's what came out. So he just
Really?
It just turned out to be that
That's
way.
amazing. That's a good story.
That's
I
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
All right. When did you first acquire your passion for photography?
¿Cuándo agarraste tu pasión para la fotografía?
Digamos que desde que yo nací, para mí es el arte o las cosas artísticas, para mí fue como algo divertido y algo que me relajaba. Desafortunadamente, las personas vienen y me hablan, oh, es que es algo muy bonito, que estoy haciendo negocio de fotografía. Yo lo hice simplemente para decir, sí puedo, me gustó, hubo demasiada pasión, me gustó lo artístico, lo blanco y negro es mi pasión, me encanta. Hay artistas favoritos muy buenos de lo que es blanco y negro. Ansel Adams.
Ansel Adams, yes. Oh my gosh.
Margaret Bourke, the first lady, la primera mujer que voló y tomó la fotografía de la bomba atómica.
Okay.
Uno de los artistas más famosos de lo que es Glamour y Fashion.
Glamour and Fashion, right.
¿Cómo se llama? Uno es Ansel Adams, el otro es Abandon. Fantásticos fotógrafos, me encanta el glamour. Y la pasión por la fotografía me ha llevado a inclinarme más al glamour. Me gustan las bodas, me gustan los 15 años, me gustan las fiestas. Y me encanta capturar lo que es lo cándido, lo bonito, a través de la fotografía.
All right, well, I think you're going to have to get you another translator. So, ¿naciste con este talento artística?
Sí, yo no nomás hago fotografía o escultura, hago algunos diseños, cosas de cultura, me encanta la cultura, es algo de lo que transmito a través de lo que yo hago.
But it was also, you know, it's just in,
right,
you know, to be artistic in a lot of different ways. It's part, well, what he was just saying now, apart from photography. But he was interested, you know, in the, like you said, the famous photographers,
right,
black and white, things
right.
like that.
Are artists born or are they made?
Los artistas nacen o se hacen.
Yeah,
digamos.
Sí.
Los artistas nacen porque expresan sus sentimientos a través de lo que hacen.
They're born because they can express themselves.
Right. I agree with that. I think that's very interesting. This has prompted me to learn Spanish. My goal is to be fluent in Spanish by the end of this year. This is cool. This is a lot of fun.
And for the listeners, en español y en inglés, you know, helping Curtis out with the Spanish translation.
Oh, they know that. Yeah,
but,
they know how bad I am at Spanish.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Oh.
You know, I learned on my own, so.
Okay.
Not 100%.
How has technology changed in your time as a photographer?
¿Cómo la tecnología cambió en el mundo de la fotografía en mí?
En tu tiempo.
En mi tiempo.
Sí.
Digamos que lo que es digital es fácil y rápido. Me encanta. Es algo que tomas. Me gusta tener un poquito más de tiempo para editar fotos y mandarlas para que sean más interesantes y bonitas a las personas que las ven. Me gusta lo colorido, me encanta lo brillante, me encanta lo cándido. Me encanta estar en la computadora, tomar muchas fotos, escoger las más interesantes y mandarlas.
So as far as the digital aspect of it, it's a lot faster and easier than times before.
Right.
Because, you know, digital, you don't have to go through all the
right. Yeah.
room. But he loves being, you know, taking lots of pictures, being with the computer, editing and all that. And he loves the color in the photography, the brilliance and all that.
What do you like more? Black and white, which you mentioned before, or color?
Mi pasión es blanco y negro.
Black and white. That's
Black
your
and
passion.
white.
Your passion is black and white. Okay, okay. I think that some of the best photographs have been in black and white. Would you agree?
Que los mejores, ¿cómo se dice otra vez?
The best, historically and historia, the best photographs are in black and white. Would you agree?
Sí.
Okay.
Digamos, las fotografías más famosas de mi presidente favorito es Abraham Lincoln. El asesinato de Abraham Lincoln. Son súper dramáticas, súper bonitas y expresan demasiado. Y yo creo que capturar ese momento en blanco y negro fue fenomenal y una gran historia para los Estados Unidos. Para mí es como súper, o sea, capturar el momento en blanco y negro me encanta.
Capturing the moment in black and white. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What make and model was your first camera?
Tu cámara, ¿qué marca era?
¿Qué marca era? Siempre me ha gustado.
Tu primer cámara.
Siempre me ha gustado la Nikon.
Nikon? Was it one of the old with the film and you had to tank? Really?
Antes que de digital.
Antes de lo digital, obviamente no tenía mi cámara, la cámara era de Wobansi, del colegio. Nos permitían usarlas y traerlas a la casa. Yo no tenía el dinero para comprar una cámara de esas, son muy caras.
For digital cameras from Wabansi, and they would let him use those. He, take home with him because he didn't have the money to buy one, so he used the old ones from back in the days.
Who were some of your mentors?
Dice esa palabra.
¿Quiénes son tus mentores? ¿O quiénes son los que te inspiraron? Digamos que para mí, yo pienso, y así hay varios, ¿verdad? Mi madre y mi padre. Mi padre ya no está aquí. Tengo exactamente desde los 8 años huérfano, pero fue un gran mentor y una gran imagen que todos los días se extraña, pero que está ahí, su imagen, porque nunca se dio por vencido, siempre dio al 100, siempre dio todo por sus hijos.
Desde 8 años, eso es parents, it's mom and dad.
No, just that.
Your dad, but since 8 years old, he was without his parents.
Really?
Yeah, ¿verdad? Desde
Just the father has been an orphan since 8 years old.
Pero si tienes uno, no eres huérfano.
Solo mamá tengo.
Okay. He only has his mother, but since he was 8, he lost his father. So, he had, no matter what, he said that from what he learned from both of them, that he always gave everything 100%. In life.
That makes me. Let's jump ahead a little bit. What's wrong with America?
La falta de liderazgo de parte de los líderes políticos. No entienden el pueblo o nomás buscan su propia riqueza y no trabajan con el pueblo. Desgraciadamente tenemos un líder, presidente, que no era un buen líder, que no tomaba buenas decisiones.
The leadership. We don't have best leadership here with, political leaders. And talking about the president, we had a bad president that wasn't making all the best decisions for the people.
What is the importance of good leadership?
El liderazgo es estar con la gente, trabajar con la gente, dejarlo ser, pero estar detrás de, apoyando. Es no nomás demandar, sino trabajar y ser el ejemplo.
Be with the people, work with the people, let them be, but at the same time be behind them, and just be there to support them, but let them be, basically. I mean, you have to be that leader, but at the same time you gotta let the people, do what they do, but support them as well.
How did you make the transition from an education and a background in agriculture and farm animals to style and photography?
Digamos que por qué decidí por la fotografía y el arte, porque en México no hay otra decisión, simplemente estudiar lo que hay. No hay dinero, eso es escuela pública, estudiar lo que hay. Desgraciadamente no es mi pasión, no es algo que yo hubiera hecho, me encanta, me fascinan, amo los animales, amo la agricultura, pero mi pasión es el arte. no es porque haya querido, sino es por lo que había.
So in Mexico, there is not that much opportunity. Not even, you know how people usually talk about the jobs, but school-wise,
Right.
there's not that much opportunity. So that's not his passion, agriculture, the animals and things like that. Even though he likes the animals, he said he took what he could take. You know what was there for him to
Right.
take, but his passion is photography. So coming here, you know, you right away it's like, okay, there's an opportunity, so let me get into that.
No photographs of animals, though.
Sí tengo fotos de
He
animales.
said he does have some.
You do?
Ajá.
They're not on Instagram, honestly.
Le voy a poner más.
He said put more on there.
All right. What's your style? And what are you trying to achieve with your photography? You mentioned culture, so I understand that, but I'm sure that there's a little bit more. So what is your style?
Mi estilo en fotografía es glamour.
Glamour.
Es mi pasión. Me encantan las niñas bonitas, me encanta que se vean frescas, que se vean comerciales, que se vean súper frescas.
Kids.
His
Frescas?
glamour, elegance,
Portraits, like frescas?
Fresh.
Oh, fresh. Okay. All right.
Glamorous portrait.
Glamorous portraits.
Fashionous portrait. All about fashion.
Okay. All right. See if you can answer this next part in English, though. You took a lot of pictures, especially downtown Aurora with the old mayor, Wisner, and big parades in the streets. Talk about those.
Es una persona muy carismática, fue un gran líder, una persona que eso de un modo o de otro a mí me tocó. Tenía una relación no muy cercana, pero cuando lo veía me transmitía algo. Me gustaba su liderazgo, me gustaba su carisma, me gustaba cómo era. Y capturar el momento, los momentos pues, que yo pude capturar, importante en todos los documentales que tengo de él. Porque para mí era documental, ¿no? Era más voluntariado. Nunca, o sea, que digamos que fue pagado en aquellos años. Pero capturar el momento y guardarlo para la historia de Aurora fue algo fenomenal.
¿Puedes decir eso en inglés?
Voy a intentar. So, capturing the moment of the old mayor, I mean, it's like a passion to me. He was a great leader, a great director of the city. I feel some connection with this mayor. Somehow, I don't know if I like the leadership, the way to talk to the people.
Right.
Capturing the moments and preserve for the city, for Aurora, for the history for Aurora.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing gift for Aurora.
It is. You have a picture that I really like that you took. It's on Galena, right downtown. I guess there was a parade, maybe 2000. I don't know. It was a while ago. I think Wisner was the mayor, and he's in the parade, and Zeman is off on the side, and it's just a nice street scene on Galena by the Paramount. I'll probably go on your page and make a star or something, but it was really good. So, fantastic.
Thank you.
Did I mess that up? That was good?
No, you
Okay,
did.
good. All right. In your opinion, what is the status of Latinos in Aurora?
En mi opinión, ¿cuál es el estilo en términos de
No,
educación?
el estatus de los latinos en Aurora.
En términos de educación.
But not just economic, like the whole, not just economic.
En total, aquí en Aurora.
El estatus de educación, en cuanto a educación, digamos que nos hace falta tener más pasión por la educación, no conformarnos con lo que es.
No,
Buscar
pero
más.
no está hablando nomás de educación, de todo, en total, con los latinos aquí en Aurora. ¿Qué es tu
Sí.
opinión en eso? ¿Que cómo estamos aquí?
Digamos que no sé cómo explicar esta cosa. Déjame ver.
He doesn't know how to explain this, so he's going to think about it, bro.
No, no, yeah, okay.
Can you ask me more questions about this one? I mean, more
Doesn't
specific
understand
questions.
So is the community thriving? Do we still have more work to do? Is the community taking advantage of the benefits of the city? Are the businesses in good shape? Have they been doing well? A little bit tough sometimes? That kind of thing.
Okay, the community, especially the people, they don't know their resource in the city. O cuando las personas no saben que hay recursos para ellos, especialmente la gente que no se atreve a pedir, no pide y se queda en las sombras. Desgraciadamente hay personas que son demasiado inteligentes o que ya han nacido o ya han estado más tiempo aquí o que son de latinos que ya han nacido aquí, tienen esa mentalidad de decir busco y abuso de los programas que tiene la ciudad, buscar ese dinero o agarrar esos dineros y abusan del sistema y desgraciadamente no podemos avanzar. Hay gente que de verdad lo necesita en el aspecto de lo que es comunidad. La comunidad necesita un poquito más de saber los recursos, tanto en español, tener más servicio en español, para la comunidad informarles de que los servicios y las cosas que necesitan están ahí. Desgraciadamente, te voy a dar un ejemplo, Food Pantry, digamos Univision, se les ha hecho la invitación a que vayan a hacer entrevistas de los beneficios que hay en el Food Pantry. No más ha ido NBC5. ¿Cuántas personas saben de que hay necesidad y tienen necesidad de ir a buscar comida y no saben dónde encontrarla? Hay otros como Mary Wilkinson's
Food Pantry.
Yes. Hay diferentes lugares donde la gente puede buscar ayuda, Family Focus, pero no está el servicio latino para decirle, ¿sabes qué? Ahí está la comida o ahí está el servicio de migración a un bajo costo.
So there's a big problem there with the resources. A lot of Latinos don't know the resources there are. But then there are those Latinos leadership that have been here for a while or were born here. They have all the resources, they know the resources, they have the wealth and the knowledge and all that, but they're not passing it on to those that don't have it. There's not enough of that to where the ones that don't know it know where to go. And one of the examples he was given was with the food pantry,
right.
With Univision and all that. They invited them, to do the interview and all that. Because what he was saying too is that we need more services in Spanish, translated into Spanish, things like that, so that people know. But then with the food pantry, only NBC5 came,
right.
to the interview. And then he's saying there's other organizations that are out there, but there's nobody putting it out there in Spanish for the. We have a huge Latino population.
Right.
Y era todo, ¿no?
Interesting. All right. If you were, maybe you can answer this one just in English. All right. If you were president for a day, what are 3 things you would sign into law or make happen on the first day?
Latino support. Business supported. Small business. Growing education.
What does that look like, growing education?
Offering more spaces for the Latino community to get educated.
Home ownership, other resources, small business resources, basically everything, right? How can people find out more about your work and contact you?
I usually feel more connection with the Facebook team. I think it's more people more connected to. They always send the cell phone and it's really quick. They can just check and right there is just come out. My pictures, or if I'm running an event, it's always right there. I think it's Facebook. Instagram is more like promoting local businesses, more elegant. I don't know, I feel more connection with the Facebook. It's more simple.
Right.
Pero ¿cómo te pueden encontrar en el Facebook?
En Facebook como José Torres, como mi nombre.
Okay. Jose Torres. I didn't know your name was Jose Torres until like 3 months ago. I thought your name was Hillman. I was like, maybe he's white. I don't know. So, here's a question I have for you. What's your favorite color?
Rojo.
Red.
Red.
Okay.
Red is for kings.
Red is for kings. Aha. Okay. They say purple is for kings. That is royalty. Some people, I don't know.
I feel more royal with red.
With red. Okay. Do you have how do you come up with your models and you meet the people that you work with? Do you have a team or a business? This one's not on there. Do you have a team or a business? Or, do you source local talent and work with local talent?
Not local talents. I always search with the beautiful people from Chicago.
Okay.
I'm trying to get people from local. I know there is a lot of little ones. They want a space. They are in need to get or they don't know how to express themselves.
Right.
Or they don't know how to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So people following me through Instagram or Facebook and see my work and they call me, can I be your model? Oh, of course. So, but I need to see gain at least more confidence, walk-ins and posts. So I'm connecting these people to different people from Chicago. They are expert in doing the walking and doing the posts. So I work a lot with people from Chicago, and I connect these people here to Chicago to take at least how to do the walking.
Good stuff. Dia de los Muertos. Was that your biggest project or biggest thing?
I've been running this event for 12 years.
Yeah.
It's a humongous event. It started from at 6 people, then it started growing 600. So it's getting bigger and bigger. This pandemic last year was the horrible thing. No fue como un éxito, pero sí fue a la vez hacer un evento con muchos problemas, que se hace el evento o no se hace. En una semana se decidió hacer, gracias al Chicano y el soporte que nos dio Marisa.
So this year was the worst as far as Dia de los Muertos show dealing with the pandemic, because there was a lot of problems where it could have been a huge success. It was still a success, but we had to make a lot of decisions on short notice, like up to the week of having it. Are we gonna do it or are we not gonna do it? Due to the pandemic.
Right.
And he pulled it off.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Congratulations. All right. So, what's next?
Día de los Muertos 21-21. Tendremos un evento desde 15 de octubre al 7 de noviembre con el First Friday, noviembre 5. Tengo juntas la próxima semana con Faxolimol. Lo expandiremos a Faxolimol para hacer el fashion allá. Lo que es cultura mexicana en el centro. Probablemente va a ser First Friday y en sábado de latinos o chicanos para tener un show de carros. Vamos a tener mesas de promoción en Chicago, en Chicago, en Wheaton, para lo que es Vida Fest, para promover el evento.
Okay.
Tenemos mesas de arte y haremos a lo mejor para el 24 de junio con el Tío Restaurant. Probablemente estemos trabajando lo que es fashion con Frida Kahlo estilo en Wheaton.
Okay, so Dia de los Muertos from October 15th to November 7th.
This year.
Day of the Dead, Sugar Skull City, downtown, promoting all the downtown and all that. Throughout that time period with Marissa Amoni.
Right.
And for the first Friday, it's going to be a show for Day of the Dead Friday and Saturday. He wants to do a 2-day event rather than
Saturday and Sábado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do a basic, the Day of the Dead event that he wants to do as huge as he can do it, you know, involving everyone. And then Saturday doing another location downtown Aurora. Apart from that, Fox Valley Mall gonna do their fashion, no? Concerning, you know, Day of the Dead, fashion style. He's also got projects with in Wheaton in Chicago, at Al Tiro restaurant, the one down here, and aquí en el centro.
Good place.
One in Wheaton with it's Frida Kahlo Fest. You heard of Frida Kahlo, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He wants to do a fest like that. People come dressed, you know, in her style.
Like Frida.
Yeah. ¿Y qué más con Frida? ¿Con Frida?
Digamos que está planeando hacer como un tipo runway o fashion show a estilo Frida en Wheaton, en los jardines. Estamos en planeaciones, estoy como voluntario. Esperemos que trabaje, funcione con el gobierno de Wheaton. A traer las conexiones, traer los artistas, traer las modelos para poderlo hacer. De lo que sí estoy seguro que Fox Valley Mall siempre nos abre las puertas y lo vamos a hacer, lo que es fashion en el jardín de Fox Valley Mall. Probablemente tengamos como un evento de Nuestra Blanca Navidad en Fox Valley Mall, algunos artistas para promover los negocios ahí.
In Wheaton, the fashion show, that runway in the garden out there. He's going to work with the mayor out there, you know, to bring what he has out there.
Nice.
Fox Valley Mall, same thing. They've already opened their doors in the past for, you know, his shows, and he wants to do it again this year. Also for Christmas, White Christmas, he wants to do another.
Blanco Navidad.
Blanca Navidad.
So I'm learning.
It's more like bringing different people, talent to do the sing.
Yeah.
Blanca Navidad, or at least 5 songs, 5. It's gonna be a small show.
Okay.
But it's gotta be even thanks to the city.
What's one song that symbolizes you?
Hay una canción que me gusta mucho, Nosotros los Latinos, creo que se llama. Es un artista, no sé cómo va la letra, pero me gusta mucho. Los latinos hacemos un cambio, algo así.
¿Cómo se llama la canción?
Los latinos hacemos cambio.
Los latinos hacemos cambio. Latinos make the change, right?
That's the name of the song?
That's the name of the song.
And the group is Los Latinos?
El grupo. ¿Cómo se
Es
llama?
un cantante, nada más.
No sabes su nombre.
No
He
sé
doesn't
su
know
nombre.
the name of
Okay.
the person that sings the song,
Okay.
but he said that's the song that.
Latinos make the change. And how you say it in Spanish?
Los latinos hacen el cambio.
Los Latinos hacen el cambio.
Mm.
The show ends on a positive note. What is your message today to the people of Aurora?
Tradúceme ese, no lo entendí.
Se termina el show en una nota positiva. ¿Y qué es tu mensaje para la gente de Aurora?
Siempre hay cosas nuevas y hay que estar esperando los cambios. Si no hay cambios, hay que hacer el cambio.
New things and change, and things always need to change. That's the same.
Try to say it in English, please.
New thing is gonna happen. Changes, new. Everybody's gonna change. If you don't change, you need to change it.
That's a powerful statement. That's a powerful statement. I appreciate you coming on to the show.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah. I'm glad to have your perspective, and I'm glad to listen to you, and it's good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can, together, help make changes with the Latino community and all of Aurora. Maybe?
We need to.
Yeah, yeah. For all of you listeners out there, have a good day. Buenos dias. And we will see you back tomorrow with another great episode. Peace.
Right. Thanks.